Nas came out with The King's Disease 3, and it does feel like a lot of hip hop heads are talking about the album. I'm just starting to listen to the album, so when I'm done, I'll give you, I guess, maybe another review of it. But I listened to King's Disease 1 and 2. I feel like when they came out, I usually only listen to them like once. And maybe that's my fault, but I honestly, here's what I think. I'm not a big like rap and hip hop consumer. I will say though that the two albums on the left, so the Blueprint 3 by Jay-Z, it for me it did something different, right? Because it was like a moment in time where Jay-Z was talking about how to transition from the past and the future. It was a fucking blueprint on literally he like had learned from all of his mistakes, and he was telling you on the album how he's going to move into the future. And then he did it. And the thing that Drake did with Nothing Was the Same was he had a real, it wasn't even like a reflection. It was almost like an open journal moment where he was flossing, but he wasn't flossing in the way that like a lot of rappers do, where they talk about like fucking women and gold exclusively. It was like it was just like, man, it was like a like the Harry Potter version of that, where I mean he took us on tours. He gave us like fucking Tuscan leather and like the language, you know what I'm saying? The motto. It gave like he was giving us tours of cities. He made us all feel like international travelers. He talked about fine dining, and he talked about like his adoration for women. Like he likes sex as much as anyone else, you can tell, but it seemed like it just gave us like it was more than that. Like it really felt like he was like a man who actually like likes women. Or I feel like there's a lot of these rappers out here who are making songs about their actual hate for women, and then there's some expectation that women are going to like them. Whereas the Blueprint 3 doesn't do that at all. It's literally, but it's talking about politics. It's like a rap album about politics. Now, what I've gotten so far from Nas's album, I feel like he's on an ambition to get to where the Blueprint 3 was. Like, Nas is like telling, I don't know how to put it. Like, Nas is doing this thing where he's like using big words and stuff, and he's like, maybe talking about his own experience. But I just think he lacks a lot of life and cross cultural experiences to make the perspective not really worthwhile. I don't know.